The Trump White House is trying to short-circuit the Associated Press's lawsuit against it by altering decades-old protocols over which news outlets can access the president at meetings and events when space is limited. And this is all because the AP decided to dissent. Just think about it for 1 second. A news organization like the Associated Press with decades and decades of portfolio, like they're top tier. The Associated Press is top tier. They have top tier access to the White House, which they deserve. And then they dissent slightly. They dissent against the president's wish, this arbitrary executive order that says the Gulf of Mexico is now the Gulf of America, which no other country recognizes other than just Google Maps in the United States, I guess. They say, no, we're going to call it the Gulf of Mexico. That's what it's always been called. And they lose their access because they dissent. That creates this chilling effect. It creates this incentive structure for other news organizations to never, ever dissent and to always fall in line. And this chilling effect that I keep referring to is what's likely going to hit the digital media at some point when one YouTuber or another is inevitably struck down or the Trump admin goes after them. But moving forward, the White House press pool will be determined by the White House press team when it used to be determined by an entirely separate org, the White House Correspondents Association, which allowed there to be, a bipartisan team choosing which organizations get to go in. So say Newsmax gets a day in the White House, but also make sure Reuters and the Associated Press, maybe even BBC and CNN and Fox News. I mean, you can have a wide array of reporters. I know we don't like Fox News, but we can have a wide array of reporters in the White House without arbitrarily blocking news orgs that aren't Trump aligned. And that brings me to this. Trump is threatening to sue the media over stories he doesn't like, and he's doing this time and time again. I keep going back to this anchor term where I say the chilling effect. He's creating a chilling effect, but it really is real. How many lawsuits have we covered over the past few months, whether it's him suing 60 Minutes, getting a settlement, he sued ABC News, he got a settlement, he sued MSNBC, he sued CNN, he sued every single news organization in the past, and he's well within his right to do so. But it gets a little bit scary when all of them settle conveniently after he takes the White House because he's clearly exerting the executive power that he has. President Donald Trump is on the warpath again, this article reads, this time railing against the media and publishers whose stories he doesn't like.